welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Ali LaForce. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, then it's Michael Porter, and it's Wolf in at the power forward spot. And for the Rockets, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Then there's Amen Thompson, then there's Alperen Şengün, and it's the great in at the 1. The long distance 3 is buried. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling, the hotel, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First team foul.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic. But listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. Here's the great. Following the bucket by Brooklyn. Thompson passes to the great. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. The great's got 6.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Dimon.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Houston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Three-pointer. And Houston, another 3.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
Rockets foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Claxton. Pass to Dimon. Now Claxton, defended by Şengün. 5 to shoot. Here's Porter.
Now this guy's got some grit and some determination. Is Kevin Durant capable on the offensive end? Yes, but the defense as spectacular.
Count it.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Pass to Thomas. To end the run. It's hauled in by Houston. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these 2 teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Eason's checked in for Houston. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
Yeah, it's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Now here's Claxton. Here's Wolf. Pass to Thomas. Here's Dimon. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The great, the pass to Şengün. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Nick Claxton.
And I love when Şengün is aggressive inside, making the D foul him right there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Here's the great. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Eason, the pass to the great. There's the triple. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Rockets, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Here's Dimon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Wolf passes to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And Şengün throw it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Brooklyn with possession here after the basket by Houston. Here's Thomas. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. The great, the pass to Durant. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
And here's Claxton. We've got 1:08 left in the opening quarter. And here's Thomas from the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here are the Rockets now. The kick to Durant. Counted from distance. Durant's got 6.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
A nice shot by Smith.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Dimon. Still no points. To the middle. Şengün with a steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the great. He's got 14. Launches a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's Houston with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's the great. Knocks it down from distance. The great's got 20 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Thompson against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Thompson. Capella with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
High post Claxton. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Thomas outside. Looking to win the run. It's hauled in by Houston. The Greats got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Thomas against Thompson. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's the Great. Give him 20. The kick to Durant. Here's the Great. Lays it up and banks it in. The Great's got 22.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's Houston running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Get ready for some high-speed and amazing from your Boston Arena Entertainment.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and...
You know, for the Rockets, couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus, and they're determined.
Come on, man. It's been 2 games. You can't judge anything by that.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Rockets.
Well, you see their focus on the glass, getting second chance points on one end and preventing them on the other.
That's been just one of the storylines in a total wipeout thus far. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Dimon, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Wolf in at the 4-man position. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's the Great. Houston working the ball around. The 3 is up. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And it's Dimon missing. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Here's the Great. 25 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. And here comes the break for the finish. And then Porter with the dunk.
And nice read by Porter Jr. Surveys the floor and gets in the right spot to finish.
4-3. And Houston, another three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Brian?
Thank you, Allie. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And here's Thomas from the arc. Rebounded by the Great. The Great's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference. This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. They host the Hawks after this one, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon. Here's the pick. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Dimon's got 6. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. On the wing, Durant. Fires for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. He's got 17.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Porter from outside gets the 3 ball to go. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
The kick to Durant. Offensive board. The Great. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Dimon. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Oh, got that one up quick. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Pass to Wolf. Now here's Porter. Here's Dimon. Lets the 3 fly. The Rockets pull it in. The Great's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Thompson, no good.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Dimon. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Dimon's got 9.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
For 3, Durant. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Dimon. Outside for Porter. Offline with a 3. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Man, showing some terrific range. The Great's got 13 points in this quarter. Thomas outside. Pass to Dimon. From behind the arc. It's not going to go for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's Houston running away with it. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, all about putting them in a position to score.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And time now for our Player of the Game.